Players must make a conscious effort to move the ball up the court and try and score. If the referee decides that the team is making no attempt to shoot, this is known as passive play and the ball is awarded to the other team.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
I'm not sure if you've been privy to it, but handball is going to be one of the biggest sports in the world. I'm guessing by 2035 at the latest, it's already one of the biggest sports in the world outside of the United States. So we're going to do a little reaction, or basically learning session, about what handball is from Nin, one of our trusted people, from USA Handball, and of course the International Handball Federation. We got some clips from a USA Handball game a few years ago, so let's jump into it.
Nin explains the rules of handball. Handball, otherwise known as team handball or Olympic handball, is a game that's a mixture of basketball, soccer and ice hockey. Handball is played with 2 teams of 14, with 7 players taking to the court at any one time. This includes 1 goalkeeper and 6 field players. The object of the game is for your team to score more goals than the opposing team. To score a goal, a player must throw the ball into the goal. These goals are 3 meters wide by 2 meters high, and the ball must completely cross the goal line, and the shooting player must not step into the crease for a goal to count. The goal crease is a 6-meter radius around the goal, and the free throw line is a 9-meter radius.
Free throw line, interesting. My question is, he says that he can't touch the goal crease. Can the player touch the goal crease after the ball has left their hand? Because we've already seen that on like 2 or 3 of these highlights. So I'm assuming that's the case. But again, don't know a ton about the actual specific rules of Olympic level handball or anything like that. But it will be something that we're covering moving forwards. USA Olympics is going to be out there. They're going to be in force. And we really want to make sure that we are behind them in Paris and so many other places. So go USA Handball, go USA. Let's go.
The court itself is 40 meters by 20 meters. The game starts by the team that wins the coin toss, and it starts with the throw-off. Once a team has possession of the ball, a player must not hold onto it for more than 3 seconds, nor must a player take any more than 3 steps. Failure to do this results in a free throw being awarded to the opposing team. You can pass the ball directly between teammates, or dribble the ball like in basketball, where you bounce the ball up and down repeatedly whilst in motion. Players must make a conscious effort to move the ball up the court and try and score. If the referee decides that the team is making no attempt to shoot, this is known as passive play and the ball is awarded to the other team.
I love that rule. Straight up. I don't care. Passive play right there. We're seeing it in so many other sports where teams just take forever. I love that. 10 out of 10. You sold me.
The opposing team will try and stop you by blocking the ball with their hands and arms, making frontal bodily contact, and forming walls with other teammates to force errors from the attacking team. A defender has to be careful here, as they cannot pull the ball out of the attacking player's hands, nor can they push or jump into them. Any of these infractions...
And it's only, he said frontal, so I'm assuming that coming from the side as well is also not allowed, regardless of that was illegal.
...results in a free throw being awarded to the other team. The game is played in 2 30-minute halves for a total playing time of 60 minutes. Highest score at the end of time wins. If the game ends in a tie, up to 2 5-minute overtime periods are played to determine the winner. If the game is still tied after 2 overtime periods, it goes to a penalty shootout just like soccer. Handball is an easy sport to understand, but there's a few other things you'll need to do before you play or watch a game.
I was about to say it's deceptively easy. I don't know what the term is, but there's a specific medical term where newer people think they know more than they do. That's me in this moment right now. I don't know anything about this game, but I feel like I know a little bit too much, so let's learn about the actual nuances of it.
For example, goal crease. The goal crease, or goal area, is the exclusive domain of the goalkeeper. All players have to be aware that the goalkeeper, and only the goalkeeper, is allowed in the goal crease. If an attacking player steps into the goal crease and scores a goal, the goal is disallowed. If a defending player steps into the goal crease to stop someone shooting, a 7-meter throw is awarded to the attacking team. 7-meter throw. This is the equivalent of a penalty kick in soccer. If a defender steps into the goal crease to prevent someone shooting, or has prevented a legitimate chance to score, a 7-meter throw is awarded to the other team. A player lines up at the 7-meter line and gets to shoot once against the goalkeeper. All shots that go in count. Dribble fault. Just like the double dribble violation in basketball, a player cannot dribble the ball, stop, and then proceed to dribble again. In handball, this is known as a dribble fault, and possession of the ball is awarded to the other team. Progressive punishment. Just like in soccer, if you start committing fouls, you'll first be warned with a yellow card. If you proceed to foul again, you are handed a 2-minute suspension from the game, just like in ice hockey. A third foul draws another 2-minute suspension, and if you foul a fourth time, you are shown a red card and are ejected from the game. You can also be shown a straight red card for serious offences. Substitution. There are unlimited substitutions in handball, and all substitutes must cross over the substitution line. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, comment, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is much appreciated. If you're also on Reddit, you
Absolutely. Make sure you go subscribe to Nin. We've done a review of his cricket video, now his handball video. We're going to jump it on over, and we are going to see some highlights, just like we did with our, what is cricket video and all that other stuff where we're trying to learn. We need to see what an actual game looks like. We're going to jump over to some highlights. I believe it's USA Denmark. It's USA versus USA Denmark. So we're going to jump over to that game right now. Let's go. So here we cut over to those highlights. It looks like it's from the 28th International Handball Federation World Championship 2023 main round group 4, United States v Denmark. Super excited for this again. Game looks like a lot of fun. Hopefully I can find a handball team locally. I would love to go play with some folks, so that's going to be on the docket, but let's watch some plays. First of all, stadium is full. So again, handball, it's going to be a big sport. Again, in my opinion, it's going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest sport in the world at some point. So watch out for that. Cricket's obviously, I think, number one, or I'm sorry, soccer's number one right now, but give it time. Give it time. Something interesting is that last one, as soon as he threw it and made the goal, the goalkeeper immediately grabbed it and went to go start. So that's an interesting one that I need to find out. And if you know, please drop it in the comments. If a goal is scored, is there a pause or do they immediately jump back into it? He basically takes the ball out of the net and then we go back on offense. Is there delays like there are in other games? That's a question. Come on, USA Handball, you can do it. That was pretty cool. Faked it and it was just like, poop. That's so interesting that he just teardrops it over him. Let's go, America. Let's go. Okay, so they can clearly dribble it multiple times. When you dribble the ball, does it reset your 3 foot? That's another question I have. That was cheeky. That was beautiful. He's like, oh, just kidding. Man, USA needs Victor Wembanyama out there blocking that goal. That was pretty dope. That's teamwork right there. I was about to say, okay, so that's you're not advancing anymore. You fell. It wasn't the defender's fault, so it's offensive ball, and he's already in, like, dude right there is already in full sprint. Excuse me, we got our butts kicked. Okay. So 4 games, we lost all of them. Okay, so USA Handball is still learning. Belgium 4-0, Bahrain 1-2. So it looks like Egypt was killed. Egypt has 4-4. Wow. We lost all 4, no points. RIP. How do we get to the main round of the group then? I'm assuming we're playing everybody. Interesting. Okay. Okay, hold on. This is FIFA World Cup, essentially, right? You're going to play everybody in the group. Then they're going to decide what, I'm assuming, the top 3, and then push those forward to the top 2. Okay, this makes more sense now. Dang. The United States really needs some help, huh? Well, hopefully we can get it. Man, that stinks. I thought there might have been more, maybe an interview or something at the end, but handball. I don't know why. It's been probably 4 or 5 years. Told my wife even one day I'm gonna own my own handball team. I don't really care what anybody says. You can tell me that the sport is this or that, but I truly believe, again, as an outsider, that this sport is going to be huge. But if you want to stay on top of it, especially USA Handball, I'm going to make it a point to stay on USA Handball. We're going to be watching games. We're going to be doing breakdowns as much as we physically can and as much info as we can physically put out for anybody that's interested. My name is Nick. This has been Roll Coverage. I appreciate y'all rolling with us, learning about handball. Again, more to come. Hopefully you guys have a rest of the day, and hope you stay tuned with us. Peace.